Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags a quick throw. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. We go with a direct snap. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stop it with the 37, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Direct snap to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the...
at the 8.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 3, Illinois 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Read option. He pulls it, and he'll try the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that complete.
Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Sends the offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Fighting Illini.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got to make a play on him, take him, and picks up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Takes the handoff again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Illinois.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch. Just like this, when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll set up with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The game moves the ball to the 34. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. This one will be fair caught. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. The eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. And now the defense able to bring him down. Illinois lining up quickly here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Send the back in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, fighting the line out. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field.
Won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. He'll hand it off. Great cut there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
And that's in Arizona. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Illinois 21, Arizona 10.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. And it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they weave backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And we're able to get him down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Illinois.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Arizona 18.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They go with a direct snap. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's a toss play to the right. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just
runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the extra point is up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play? Second down after that previous play.
The wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to just run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, fighting the line now. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
In the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw it on first down. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And now another deep ball here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
And that's in Arizona.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the goal line. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down play for this offense right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. You go to the media, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with